Hi, best friends. I'm back on YouTube. Um, it's been a while, and I hope to film a lot of videos this summer because I just got a new computer with a really good camera. This video is going to be on my favorite, or one of the best, um, vegan food surprises I've had. I was expecting something really awful, and I ended up getting something really, really good instead. And then one of the worst ones I've ever had. Um, and what I expected to be really good ended up being completely terrible. So let's get started. So my favorite one would have to be, so I'm going to have to kind of explain the backstory to it. So I'm a part of this women's club at my university, and every year at the end of the year we have a formal where we get dressed up in dresses and go on a boat cruise together, where we eat like they provide food for us essentially, but all the food that they provide is not stuff that I can eat, so I have to request a vegan meal. And typically with these kind of scenarios, you usually can't expect to get a good meal. This was my first time going on the boat cruise too, my first like formal with my club. So I didn't know what to expect. So I just prepared myself by eating a meal ahead of time. I don't remember what that was. I went on the boat cruise expecting to have salad. They had like a buffet where they had like fish, chicken, salad, like rolls, spaghetti, but the spaghetti in the sauce had like milk in it, so I don't know why. They could have easily made that vegan. So I'm thinking, okay, they're probably just giving me normal spaghetti or like a salad or some veggies or something. So so I was expecting that. And they said there was one vegan in the meal, so they actually prepared something special for me, which kind of surprised me. Again, I am thinking salad. Uh, so I go up and I'm like, okay, like I'm the vegan on the boat, like this is kind of awkward. And they're like, okay, your meal is gonna be coming like in a minute. So I'm gonna sit down and I'm like, all right, okay, expecting salad. Granted, I already ate before, so I'm kind of not really hungry. And all comes on this plate is these, like, stuffed bell peppers, like, so red bell peppers that are like they have charred marks on them, like they've been grilled. Just beautiful stuffed red peppers with on the inside with this chickpea curry, and oh my god, it was so delicious. I was not expecting something like this at all. It was really incredible. And actually, like, everyone like around me was wanting to eat it too. And I was like, no, sorry, you can't. This is just for me. The next year after that, the formal that I actually just recently went to, they also did like an Indian sort of curry, but this time it wasn't in the bell peppers. But at least I got like rice, and there's this like kind of tofu spinach kind of thing with it, and we were able to have roasted potatoes and bread. So they're actually like trying. So that was really, really cool. Sometimes at restaurants you can order like or request like a vegan meal like that, and it's kind of a hit or miss. But sometimes, and this is what my mom has told me, is if they've been cooking, like if the chefs have been cooking like the same old stuff on the menu every single time, that it's kind of nice and a good challenge for them to cook vegan. So I think that's what that chef did. So that's one of my best ones. Um, so my worst, like, I had a really, really, really good expectation of this food product, and when I tried it, it was not good. Okay, so my partner and I, we were down in the States. We were taking care of some business. We currently live in Canada, but we went across the States to take care of our business, and then we decided to go check out some of the grocery stores. For food, there's this one called Grocery Outlet, and a lot of times they'll have really discounted vegan stuff. Like it depends on where you are. I don't know, and it's a hit or miss. Like sometimes I've seen like the field roast chow cheese. I don't know if you heard of that. They're for like, I don't know, like $3 or something, or $2. What are some other products? I don't know, even like things like almond butter or like Tom's toothpaste. Like I've seen a lot of like vegan products come through. Again, I think it depends on where you live and what's stocked. So when we went there, we happened to see that it wasn't the diet cheese. No, it was, what was it? It's not the coconut bliss. Oh, So Delicious. So Delicious vegan mac and cheese. Like in a box, like a Kraft mac and cheese, but it was from So Delicious, and it was vegan, gluten-free, and it was like $1.40 or $1.29. So we're like, wow, this is great. So we bought like 3 or 4 of them. We're like, this would be a fantastic quick meal. And I'm really excited because I mean, I never liked Kraft mac and cheese, but like I would eat the Amy's or Annie's, whatever, mac and cheese from a box all the time. So this was really cool to me. And so we went back home, and I don't think we ate it right away, but like we went back to Canada, and then when we did eat it, I think we made one and we split it just to see. And it was really bad. Like, I don't even know how to describe how bad it is, but it was like, it was very bland, first of all. I think it just, like, the cheese was just not right. Like, it smelled funky, it tasted funky. I think we ate all of it too, because we're like, we have nothing else. Like, we have to go grocery shopping. We expected this to be really good, and it was really bad. And yeah, but the worst part about that mac and cheese is the fact that it like clogged us up. Like, it made us like really constipated. Just really gross. I just please don't buy it. Just please don't. Yeah, I mean, I tried to read some reviews online, and same thing. Expectations went really downhill. People were not pleased by that product, so it really messed up our body. And I know my partner was like screaming in pain because his stomach was hurting so bad. I just don't think that mac and cheese should be doing that to us. So we will never buy that product again. And it's weird because So Delicious is so delicious. Like, it's so delicious. I love their products. So I don't know what it was. I thought of another kind of food expectation scenario, which was actually like it's kind of it's medium. It wasn't like really good, but it wasn't really bad either. But it was when my dad and I were actually flying from, I think we were flying from Chicago to Seattle, and like on that flight, we were actually flying first class, and so we got like a meal with us. But I asked ahead of time if they could provide like a vegan meal, or if they had a vegan meal, but they actually didn't even have a vegetarian meal. Like, nothing. Like, literally, it was the choice between like shrimp with like, or like, yeah, I think it was shrimp, and then like steak, and that was it. And I literally asked the woman do you have any vegetarian meals? Because even though I'm not even vegetarian, I'm like asking out of curiosity. I'm like, how could you not have any vegetarian? And she looked at me and she was like, shrimp? And I'm like, no, lady. No. Shrimp is not vegetarian at all. Like, the shrimp does not count as a vegetable. And I was just so baffled. I was like, okay, how, like, I kind of knew this ahead of time, so I brought like my own like veggie sushi and my own snacks. But I don't know, it just would be nice if I could utilize this like free meal. So she kind of went away and kind of like scoffed at me or whatever for, I don't know, just like being kind of so picky and not thinking shrimp's a fish. I mean, it is a fish, or you know what I mean, not a vegetable. And then I actually looked at their little menu thing, and they actually had a hummus and pita thing that was vegan, and oh yeah, these like popcorn with Himalayan sea salt and made with coconut oil, and that was vegan. So I just got like kind of compiled a bunch of like vegan snacks they had, and just like they gave that to me for free because they're like, yeah, we don't know what to feed you. So that was pretty good. So it wasn't like bad, but I mean, it was like I was eating a bunch of snacks. So I mean, although I did have my own sushi, which kind of tasted fishy, so I don't know, probably contaminated something. So it wasn't the best meal ever, but it definitely was a kind of a weird experience. So those are my stories, my vegan expectation and sort of stories. I'll try and think of some more, and if you like them, I can post more. Also, be sure to visit my blog, crystalsofcompassion.com, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, have a good day, veg friends.